So my name is Marlenne. I come from Santa Ana, born and raised here. Um, and some background information. I would say what started my love for environmental science was through my AP environmental science teacher, who currently retired, but he's still the vice chair of Amigos de Bolsa Chica, a nonprofit over at the Bolsa Chica Ecological Reserve. I kind of lost touch after high school and didn't know too much about just the sectors, is the business nonprofits, but I did feel fulfilling when I did volunteering tasks because I guess my background is in stable living conditions and a lot of financial hardships, just an abundance of that. But I wanted to have something in control for myself. So that's where I started volunteering at the Bolsa Chica and I Conservancy of the other profit, a nonprofit organization. And I ended up enjoying it. So I wanted to bring my younger relatives. And I think that's kind of was just the beginning of it.
Could you tell us your academic trajectory, like after high school up to where you are now? Just give us a summary of that, please.
Yeah, of course. So academically, um, I know after high school, I did what I could to talk to 20, and as I tried to go to college, I contacted my high school during summer. I was like, please, help me. I don't know what are the next steps I should take. I don't know who to talk to. And they said, sorry, you already graduated. Please reach out to the school that you intend to register. And I did that. Talked to 2019, supposed enrolled to CSU and B. I could see that there was I felt like I was a little bit so academically. I ended up going to a community college. I was late to everything, but I had a coach that tried to recruit me for sport, and he's the one who put me in contact with the counselors. And then from there, I was on the track for associate's degree in biology, and then they added an environmental science one. And I think and right away I enrolled in the STEM Squared program so I could make sure I stayed intact and on track for my college endeavors. But there was some fluctuations in my academic for sure. Just their inconsistency still was in my life for home households, I would say. And I just didn't want that to stop me. And I always used different resources to help me prevail and stay on track to graduate and transfer. And I guess now I'm here in Cal State Monterey Bay with a academic advisor that is very aware of what I've gone through. So she helped me settle in nicely. My major is in environmental science, tech, and policy. Currently, I don't have a minor. I am in process of broadening my horizons and figuring out what that would entail. But I do have a concentration. Well, it is in watershed and ecology, so I could still have classes that complements both concentrations as I try to navigate these new topics to me. I think the impact would be the major one would be stability for sure. When it comes to passion, I've always had a passion for the environment and like giving back or serving the community, even if it wasn't my own at the time. But I think it kind of developed to be purpose. So that's how I kind of don't let it get to me. And with learning about the new percentiles of marginalized group, because I come from a 98% Hispanic city, I don't let that get to me because my purpose is to help the younger generations in marginalized group know that they can persevere, they do have options. They can become scientists regardless if they're in a city or in the environment. That's where I feel like I have like purpose. And like the disadvantaged communities, I already attend community meetings up in and just to hear and listen because that's what I want. I have values, but I just want them strengthened. And I know it's going to be years of like if I become a scientist, I know there's going to be gaps to connecting that, communicating that. So that's why I want to like I start early and I do informational interviews because of someone who is in a standing where I don't have years of education behind me, guiding me. I'm fully aware of that. So it's just on how to act and how to fill those voids. I've been asking this question to myself and others on how can I gain better insight because it's about going from no opportunities to a lot of opportunities being thrown at you sometimes. And it's about prioritizing and seeing and just not the criteria that they have. Sometimes it's hard to have supporting evidence behind them or to find that. Personally, I feel like it's just where to, or like you said, I think it would really help just backstage, um, backstage entrance in some areas, just seeing who's behind these big decision making, where they come from, their cultural identities, what they're so like there's what values they support. That's why for me it's like I needed to informational interviews is important, even if and sometimes I am scared to ask questions that are probably not up to their speed. But I know questions are important, so I can get up to that speed. So I would say probably I would say that would probably be my answer. Just trying to resonate and have something click for me. And yeah, just the resonating answers that they give. Thank you so much.